Anyways, next up we have, oh my gosh, this has to be the most annoying character in the game. Wukong. He is the most more annoying than Greystone. Yeah, is Wukong. This guy. Oh my gosh. As far as what an offlaner's job is, in terms of pushing his lane, making sure his lane is pushed and whatnot, this guy is the man for the job. Jesus Christ, he's so annoying. What is going on, people? It is your boy Eternal Sora back with another video. And today we are doing another tier list and we are doing the offlane. That's right, we're doing the offlane. As you can see on the screen right now, I'm on the Predecessor official website. The reason for that is because the offlane is quite a, with the characters in the offlane, it's quite unique in the fact that a lot of the characters that you can play in the offlane role, you can also play in the jungle. So I just want to quickly go through some of these characters with you guys, just to show which characters I'm gonna use for the offlane and why. Some of my reasoning for this is to keep the numbers a bit even, right? Between the offlane and jungle. I don't want to give too many to the offlane and then we have like 4 or 5 characters for the jungle, right? So that's partly why, and some of it is going to be just from my own experience seeing a lot of these characters where, a lot of people tend to play these characters, right? So as you can see in the offlane, we got quite a few characters. We got there's quite a few crossovers as well. You got support characters, you got mid laners, and you got junglers. And then, in fact, let's go on the jungle actually. So the next video I do, the next tier list I do, sorry, will be the jungle, right? So just so you're clear, the characters I'm gonna use for the jungle specifically is gonna be Yuri, yep, not Wukong, Boris, Yin, Rampage, Chimera, Kalari, Grux, Feng Mao, and let's see, and Seraph. I know Seraph is in the offlane and she's not in the jungle according to the official website, but in my personal experience, she is only ever played in the jungle. I rarely see her in the offlane. I wouldn't say she does too great in the offlane, so I think I'll give her a better shot if I rank her in the jungle tier list, right? So for today's tier list, we're gonna use Wukong, Terra, Aurora, Kwang, Zarus, Shinbi, Severog, Greystone, and Crunch. Yep, those are the characters that will be in today's tier list. And without further ado, let us proceed to the offlane tier list. All right, kicking things off, we have Aurora. Like I've said in my previous tier list videos, I'm gonna keep the characters all here. All these characters are gonna stay here. Once I've completed it, we're gonna reset everything and we're gonna do an overall tier list. All characters, wherever you want to play them, just their overall performance. So, starting off with Aurora. She is quite good. She is quite good. She's got good mobility. And she's got good CC. She's got one move that roots, and then she's got her ultimate which freezes everyone in the area, and then she also has a slow. She does good damage with her passive ability, does like chip damage additional to her basic attacks. She is pretty strong, but I think her kit is strong, but the counters to her, like, it seems like everyone knows how to counter her now. Cleanse, You know, if she's the only one on the team that has CC, I think it does better for her because it's less likely that people are gonna pick cleanses just for her. But when there's other people on the team like Faye, Richter, Steel, uh, whoever that can do any CC, then it's like a no-brainer to pick a cleanse. And against other characters in the off lane, once she uses her ultimate, if that gets cleansed, she is pretty much screwed, I think. But uh, she does do good damage. People tend to play her quite tanky, so she's just a bit of a pest. She does good damage whilst being tanky, hard to kill, and she can always escape, and she pushes the lanes very well. I'll say that with her escape, she can push the lane. If you've rotated somewhere, maybe joined in a team fight, she can easily take down the tower, take down the inhib, and quickly get out. So yeah, it is quite tough to place her. I don't think she's super amazing. I don't even know if I'll call her a meta pick right now because I don't see her being picked all the time. She never gets banned, and yeah, I just see people picking other characters way more than her. But when people do play her, they tend to do well with her. But that, in my opinion, I think that's because that's people that's played her for a long time. Um, yeah, you can't really just pick up and play her. You really need to know what you're doing, have had some time to get used to her abilities. Even the wall that she can make, that can really mess people up. You can really block someone off from escaping a situation. You can really get creative with that ability. So yeah, you really need experience knowing how to use that and place that properly. So yeah, she's quite tough. She's quite tough, and I don't think she's doing too well in the current meta. Um, that's probably why I don't see her being picked too much. So I'm gonna put her in all rounders at the moment. Yeah, she is good. She is quite strong, but she does take quite a bit of experience, I think. Um, yeah. Next up, we have Crunch. Crunch is right now. I'm loving Crunch. I know people have said to me that they think he's not that great at the moment. He's kind of weak at the moment, but I have been enjoying Crunch. This one, I might go into a bit of detail on Crunch, right? Crunch is a well thought out character, in my opinion. Like, his abilities sync so well with each other. I have to really give props to the design of Crunch because I just think Crunch is a super well designed character. His abilities obviously link to each of his other abilities. Once you've unlocked your ultimate, after two of your abilities, your third ability becomes enhanced. So you're able to do the uppercut, which is a knock up. You're able to do that. It's like a hammer fist attack where he swings both arms for massive damage, does big damage, and then he's able to push instead of stunning with his charge attack. He will push the character to wherever it is that he is going. So he can push someone into the tower, he can push someone out of a team fight so that you can do like a one-on-one sort of thing. Um, yeah, Crunch's design, I really, really like it. Really like it. His ultimate allowing him to reuse the last ability he just used is it just complements his kit so well. I really like Crunch. The thing with Crunch though, he is quite hard to use. Well, I wouldn't say he's hard to use, but you really have to manage his abilities well. You really need to know what you're doing. You can't just be, pressing his abilities and hoping for the best. You really need to keep track of what your last ability was that you used because when you press your ultimate, if you forget what ability, when you press your ultimate to, use your ability again, if you've forgotten what your last ability was that you used, that can really put you in a sticky situation. Um, there's been times when I'm playing Crunch, for example, and I've 1v1 in someone in the off lane. I've charged in because the guy is kind of low. I might be able to finish him off, but um, the jungler comes, and I've already done my slow or my left hook attack, but I've completely forgot. So I've gone to try and escape, thinking I still got my charge, and there you go. I'm doing my left hook, or I'm doing the slow ability again, which can really put you in a sticky situation. There's times when I've been wanting to stun. His charge ability has a little stun in it. And I'm at my third ability and I haven't realized. And now I've pushed the character all the way out of the team fight, made it a lot easier for them to escape. So yeah, you really need to keep track of the abilities that you're using with Crunch. He is very good though when you know how to use him. When you understand keeping track of your abilities and you know what ability you're about to do, what you're doing next. He can really, really mess people up. In fact, I have a clip. Oh, I really hope I have a clip of Crunch where I assist in a team fight that was because of his knock up. He knocked up about 3 or 4 people in a team fight, and it was just murders. It was murders. So yeah, I really do think that they cooked and then ate with the design of Crunch. Absolutely. Now, where would I place him? Crunch, you can play him very differently. You know, he's got variable builds. You can build him tanky and use him to just, stun, knock up, do some damage. Or you can build him as a super damage dealer. He's got great sustain. If you're building Omnivamp, he has got great sustain because his abilities do quite a bit of damage. I do think some of the weaknesses I've noticed when playing Crunch is if you mismanage when you use your charging your ability, it is kind of hard. Like if you want to try and get in on your opponent and you use your charge ability, it can really put you in a sticky situation because that is your engager, but it's also your escape. So without that, I mean, you can knock up as well, but I don't know, man. Sometimes people can still chase you down. So I do find that with Crunch, if you miss time or mismanage how you use your charging your ability, it can really put you in a sticky situation. Um, yeah, Crunch, in my opinion, is quite strong. I don't see him being picked too often though. Um, honestly, the main times I ever see him played in the off lane is when I play him. Honestly, I don't really ever see Crunch. I've seen him about a couple times here and there, but I don't really see him too much. I seriously like Crunch though. I think he's a little bit underrated. Um, but where am I gonna place him? Also, just to mention, um, with his passive ability, he does additional damage after doing an ability, and it reduces the cooldowns of his abilities by 1 second, something like that. I think it's 1 second. That is just amazing. Like it just syncs well, so well with his kit. I honestly think Crunch is great, but but you know what? Let me not just go based off of um the meta, I guess. Let me just go based off what I actually think where I would place him. Honestly, he is strong, but I am aware of characters that are strong, like have more higher impact than Crunch. No, don't worry, I'm not putting him at average at best. Seems like that spot is still reserved for Iggy. I'm gonna put him at all rounder, but I think he is better than Aurora for sure. He does more damage than her. Um, I would say he has even better CC than her. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but really all she has is the root, whereas Crunch has a stun on his dash. He can link his abilities so well to where he can pretty much keep you stunned all the time. It's quite crazy, and then he does some massive damage. Whereas Aurora, if people have a cleanse, and especially the support can have a cleanse on her crest that cleanses the whole team. So yeah, it just really puts her in a sticky situation. Yeah, I'm gonna put Crunch here, all rounders. Maybe I'll move him. But yeah, I'll put him at all rounder. All right. Next we have Greystone. Man like Greystone. Hey, I'll meet you at the enemy's core if you survive. Um, Greystone. He is annoying. He is so annoying. Oh my gosh, this guy, all he does is push. He'll fight you until he uses his ultimate. As soon as his ultimate is done, you won't see him. You won't see him until his ultimate is back. It's so annoying. This guy runs I don't know. He only has one escape ability, but somehow it works so well. Like I don't get it. Greystone, he is annoying because he's tanky, he does good damage. He's in your face all the time. He just pushes the lane super hard, and of course his ultimate allows him to revive. So you spend all that time, eventually finally getting to the killing point, and he's got his ultimate. Greystone is strong. I'm not even gonna spend too much time talking about him because his abilities are quite basic. I think we all know a lot about Greystone. So I'm gonna put him in meta pick. Yep. He's definitely a meta pick. I see him getting picked up all the time. I don't see him getting banned, but he definitely gets picked all the time. And he's just super annoying. He does his job very well. Uh, Pushing the lane, rotating, soaking up damage, capturing objectives. Yeah, Greystone, he's the man for the job. He's the man for the job. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put him in meta pick. I just find him so annoying. Like he's so annoying to go against. All right. You know what? I said I was gonna put Grux in the jungle, but I'm actually gonna put him in the offlane because I see Grux way more in the offlane than I see him in the jungle. Even when I played him, I used to play him a lot before they changed his abilities. I used to play him a lot, and it was always in the offlane. So yeah, I'm gonna put Grux in the offlane. Grux, jeez, Grux. It's a weird one with Grux. I don't know. I feel like when people play him, uh, they get a bit overconfident with him because he has such good sustain. Like he can survive. He can survive so much, and he's like a one-man army. Like he will keep fighting and keep fighting until the death. He is very strong. He has got great CC. He can pull you in. He has the knock up, and his ultimate stuns as well. And then he just goes berserk. He goes berserk. He keeps swinging them, whatever you call them. Honestly, they look like bones. I don't know. I don't even know what to call them. But yeah, he keeps swinging them, and he does serious damage. Oh my gosh, this guy can fight against like 2 or 3 characters by himself. Honestly, he is so strong. If you don't have the right, even with anti-heal, I've fought him with anti-heal one time, as I can't remember, maybe I was a crunch or something, I don't know, and he was low on health, right? So I was like, yeah, might as well go in, and he was still able to out sustain me even with anti-heal. So yeah, he is a beast. But the problem with Gruxes I see is that they tend to get too overconfident. They tend to go in because they know they have, all this sustain and all this damage. They feel a bit invincible, and it just backfires. Like I've seen Gruxes, in terms of their kill to death ratio, it's quite poor. Like from what I've seen in matches, I see Grux is really just dying and dying. trying to take on the whole world. But his kit is amazing. The knock up is just great. It's great. It's nice little escape as well. It's not the best in terms of an escape, but it's still something, can get him out of a sticky situation. His ultimate is good for stopping other people's ultimates, like Gideon. The amount of times I've seen Grux do his ultimate to take Gideon out of his. Very strong. That is very strong ultimate. And of course, it does a lot of damage. He's able to help capture objectives very, very well. Like him and Chimera can just solo or prime together, or do Fangtooth together whilst the team is pushing a lane or something. So yeah, Grux is really strong. Yeah, he is really strong. I can't even lie. He's very hard to kill because he just keeps surviving. He's got that ability that heals him, and it does good damage. So yeah, we all know Grux. We all know and have faced against a Grux, and yeah, Grux is no joke in the offlane. So I'm gonna put him in meta pick for sure. Is he better than Greystone? I don't think so. I think Greystone contributes more to the team than Grux does. Even though Grux has his stuns and his damage and whatnot, if he's dead, he's not really contributing too much to the team. Whereas Greystone just has that, that ability that allows him to survive, innit? He's got that ultimate. Next up we have Kwang. Kwang. He is a tough one. In my opinion, he doesn't do the most damage. He's not that strong damage-wise, but he is annoying. He's definitely annoying. He's got the root, or the tether. It's not really a root, it's a tether, which is a great ability, by the way. Kwang used to be one of my favorite characters back when I was playing in Paragon. I used to play him all the time. I used to love Kwang. But yeah, now he is good. He's got good sustain with the shield. People tend to build him quite tanky, so that he can help the team with his CC. He can tether and then knock people up, which is good. As far as pushing lanes, I don't really see Kwang's, pushing lanes super hard like that. I feel he's more effective in team fights, capturing objectives. Like I said before, tethering people to allow your teammates to do more damage, and obviously his knock up, his ultimate. His ultimate, in my opinion, is not the best, man. There's a lot of times when I've seen him tether people and he's gone to do his ultimate, or I don't know what it is, like, he's gone to do his ultimate, but the character has managed to move out of the way of his ultimate. So he ends up missing, pretty much. And yeah, it just seems, I don't know if that's like a design issue or something. His ultimate isn't that great in my opinion. He does an AoE attack, but the range of it is not huge. It slows. It does decent damage, not the best. Yeah, I don't think his ultimate is that good, honestly. Yeah, I really don't. His basic attack is whack. Kwang's basic attack is horrible. Like, he will struggle to even kill the Cyan buff. This is not me saying he's a whack character, by the way. I just think his basic attacks is just very weak. Very, very weak. His abilities, though, definitely got a good kit, man. The knock up, the shield attack that he has is good for sustaining himself. He's annoying. He gets in your face. He'll chase you down. He can do like a little electric slide towards you. He's great at escaping situations for sure. The like I said again, the electric slide, get him out of a situation. He can dash his sword somewhere and then teleport to it with his ultimate, which is great. I really don't think they should make like when he dashes his sword, and if he goes back to base, now the sword just automatically comes back to him. I don't think they should make an augment where you can leave the sword there and then use your teleport. That should just be standard, man. That's how it was before. Let him have that. He can dash his sword somewhere and then just teleport to it. That would just make the game so much more interesting and fun. I think it'll make him better at pushing lanes and stuff as well. It just allows him to be a bit more creative with his abilities, man. And it's a unique touch to him, just being able to just go back to base and then teleport wherever you left your sword. But I think if that is the case, they should make it so that the sword is visible on the map to everyone. Enemies, teammates, everyone can see where the sword has been left on the map. Yeah, that's how I would change it. But where would I put him? He definitely gets picked. No, I wouldn't say a lot, but he gets picked quite a bit. He's not someone you see rarely. You see him quite a bit. I can't put him above Crunch though. I cannot. And I don't even know if I could put him above Aurora. Like Aurora CC, even though her ultimate can get countered with the cleanse, when it does land, especially in team fights, she can really change the pace. She has the power to change the pace of a game. So I don't think Kwang has that kind of power to change the pace of the game. So I'm gonna put him in all rounders. I think he's weaker than both of these characters, but he is good. He is good. He tanky, in your face, annoying. Sets up your teammates to get kills. Yeah, I'm gonna put him all rounders. All right. Next up, who is next? Severog. Yeah, Severog. Yeah, I'm gonna put Seraph in the jungle, and we'll go on to Severog. Oh man, he is interesting. He is interesting because sometimes it feels like he shouldn't do too much damage. I feel like the way they've buffed Severog now, he's all like, if he somehow gets ahead, right, with the amount of whatever it is he's captured, souls or whatever it is, yeah, and like someone's good with him and is able to level up quickly with him, right, he's almost unkillable. It's like to the point where there's just no point in even trying to fight him. Just ignore him. Like, he's just so tanky. Like, he's so tanky. So much health, so much armor. Severog is just so tanky. And it's a bit mad because he will just be in your face doing his little bits of damage, rooting you. And then his ultimate is quite funny. Like, you guys have probably seen the augment where the higher level he is, the further his knockback is. And boy, sometimes it sends people flying. Which can be really good. Team fights, you can send a whole bunch of them to into the tower or to the team. Yeah, you can really put people in compromising positions. So yeah, that is quite good. I don't want to spend too much time on Severog because I just feel like his main purpose is to soak up damage. And he does that very well. But what else? That he's good also at obviously helping the team in team fights with his root and his knockback. Aside from that though, he's not doing crunch levels of damage. Although to be fair, I have seen Severogs do rack up a lot of damage. I've even played Severog and done quite a bit of damage with him. Yeah, the he's more of the, I'm gonna outlast you. You might do more damage than me, but I'm going to outlast you. I'm going to survive longer than you, pretty much, and that's how he wins. War of attrition. Um, I can't put him at a meta pick though. It's just like I feel like he just doesn't do enough. He doesn't do enough. He just soaks up damage. Like you really have to be a good player with Severog to really be effective. Really be a standout like in terms of getting kills and doing damage and whatnot. You really have to know what you're doing with him. But generally, when I see him played, he's just taking damage, soaking up damage. That's it. That is mainly it. And for that, I have to put him. I might even put him at average at best. No, I can't do that to Severog. I can't do that to Severog. He's all right. He's all right. We'll put him in all rounders. We'll put him in all rounders, but he's not better than any of these, and definitely not these two. So yeah, he's gonna stay there. All right, who's next? Who is next? Next up, we have Shinbi. Shinbi. She is a unique one. Unique in the sense that I feel like she is. Uh, I feel like she should do better than what she does. When I see her being played these days, I feel like she tends to get wrecked. And I'm not sure why. I feel like she's quite strong. Her abilities are actually quite good. But they changed the way her dash works. So now it has charges rather than you just doing one dash then the next dash. It has charges and then it has a cooldown. You can have one charge and do one dash. I don't know if I like that, to be honest. I prefer. I think when they first released her, she used to have like three dashes, isn't it? She could do three dashes in the timer that they gave her. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn it was three. Then they changed it to two. I don't know. It's been a while since I played her. Um, she's got good sustain with her shields, great damage, of course. Uh, she does good damage with her. She gains shields and the shields allow her to do more damage. She has her wolves that chase after you. Well, not chase after you, but you know if she aims it properly, she can hit you with her wolves. And then she has a good escape, which is the dash. Her ultimate, once she land enough stacks, yeah, she can really smother you. Actually, she can really smother you. She keeps poking you with her wolves, and once she's hit enough stacks, she gets stacks with all her abilities and her basic attacks as well. Gives her stacks as well. Once she hits you with that ultimate, there's nothing you can do. You better hope someone shields you, or you somehow manage to have enough health or something. Because yeah, she can do some big damage. I actually think she's really good. I think she's really good. She has no CC, but she is good at locking you down. She can catch up to you. You're not really gonna escape her. If she wants to kill you, she's gonna kill you. In my opinion, she is great for taking out carries. Definitely. Definitely. She can get all in their face, make it hard for them to aim on you. She has the shields to protect herself whilst doing damage to them. She can get up in their face close and then just burst them down. She is great against carries, but I don't think she's great against other offlaners. Someone tanky like a Severog, for example. He's just gonna soak up. It's gonna take her so long to kill a Severog. And a Greystone, for example, Greystone will just. This is what I mean. Like, I think as a Shinbi player, your best option is to sort of level up in your lane, but make hella rotations. Like, you want to be rotating so much, keeping your lanes pushed, but rotating and helping the duo lane, because she can really, really take out these carries, man. She's good at taking out mid lanes as well. Mid laners are aren't as tanky as the off laners. They're kind of squishy as well. So yeah, she's good, but mm, she's like a you have to. She's like a character specialist. I think you gotta be you gotta have good experience with her, know what you're doing. Uh, because positioning is everything, and yeah, you really need to know how to position yourself. But her against other offlaners, I just say she just falls short, man. She falls short. She does good damage and whatnot, but the sustain isn't really there. It's just the shields. Once the shields go, she isn't really. Of course, she can build life still, but you know, always people are always building anti-heal. So yeah, oh, this is tough because I don't think she's all right, but I think she's only good at once, like a few things. Nothing. She hasn't got like a wide array of things that she's good at. Ooh, I might have to put her here. Am I doing her a disservice? Because I feel like Kwang is more impactful than her. Severog is more impactful than her. In terms of as a team, as a collective, like she's good at pushing the lane and then escaping, but team fights, I don't really think she's great for team fights. She's great at locking down the carries, yeah, that's for sure. But you know, because her ability is kind of like it's like made for. It's only about six wolves in it, so it's got to be on one person really. And once she's done with her ability, like what's left? Hmm. Whereas like at least all these guys have CC, except for Greystone has a slow, but he doesn't have like a stun or anything or a knock up. But that just being able to revive is just like crazy, in it. Um, yeah, all these characters have some sort of CC. She has no CC. Mm, she has good damage, but I don't know, man. This is tough. This is tough. I think I'm gonna put her there for now, because when I think about it, I just don't see her doing too well. I really don't. When people play her, she's just not doing too well. I have seen, don't get me wrong, I have seen players that are good with her, but I just feel like that's just specific to players that have played her for a long time and whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna leave her there for now. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm bugging, if you think Shinbi deserves to be way higher, but for now, I'm keeping her there. All right, next up we have Terra. Terra. I rarely, rarely ever see this character. Excuse me. And it's a shame because I think she has pretty good kit, to be honest. She got an ultimate that allows her to be immune to CC. And it seems like CC is everything these days. So, yeah, that's just like a great counter to a lot of what people try and do these days, isn't it? Counter to Rampage's stun, Richter's hook, Steel ultimate. Yeah, she can escape the slow from like a Gideon ultimate. She can escape phase ultimate with her ultimate. I think that's really good. That's some really good stuff. But I just don't see her. I rarely ever see her. She got a charge. A charge. Her charge gives her a shield. Um, it does pretty good damage. Um, she got that axe swinging ability. That last hit does a lot of damage. And then she has a root, but she has to have five charges for it to root. And I think that's probably why I don't see her too much. She has to have the five charges for her enhanced versions of her abilities. And yeah, to be fair, I don't have too much experience with her. I've played her only a couple of matches and I have not seen her in games. Like rarely, I rarely ever see her. Um, I don't know, man. This one's a bit of a mystery to me. This one is a bit of a mystery to me. I'm not sure why people don't play her too much. Is it because she's difficult to play? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna start playing her a bit more. I'm gonna play her in casual matches and just figure her out a bit more. And when I do the overall tier list, maybe I'll come to a different conclusion on where she should be placed. But for now, because I don't really have too much to say about her, I don't really know her kit too well. I'm just gonna put her. I can't do it. I'm gonna put her there. Sorry, Shinbi. But yeah, I'm gonna put her there because she has a root. She has a good ultimate that counters so many things in this game. Um, she has an escape, and she does do good damage. It's just I don't know how she fares against the other offlaners and just overall. I don't really know too well how she fares because I just don't see her. I do not see her. That's a shame. Anyways, next up we have, oh my gosh, this has to be the most annoying character in the game. Wukong. He is the most more annoying than Greystone. Yeah, is Wukong. This guy. Oh my gosh. As far as what an offlaner's job is, in terms of pushing his lane, making sure his lane is pushed and whatnot, this guy is the man for the job. Jesus Christ, he's so annoying. He, he's got the best movement in the game by far. It's not even close. I think his movement is kind of broken, to be honest. It is so hard to chase this guy. Like, but I wish I saved this, but there was one match where I was playing as Gideon, and the Wukong was on a pixel of health, and I was on a pixel of mana, chasing the Wukong. And I tell you, I kid you not, I was chasing him across the entire map. I was still chasing him. I did not care. I was taking every shortcut I could find. As soon as my mana got enough for me to use the teleport, I was using it. I was making sure this guy died. I didn't care. I did not care. I wanted him dead. He is so annoying, man. Of course, he gets the clones, and the clones do damage against objectives, which makes him able to secure objectives and kill towers so quickly. Oh, this is what will happen every single time. Like, you might either be winning in your lane against a Wukong. You might be killing him. He's down like, I don't know, four deaths, 0 kills. You're going to help the team in a team fight. You've forgotten that he's come back to life. All you see is him attacking your tower. You're like, you know what? I got a bit of time. Let's just finish this team fight. Go back to base. Next thing you know, he's attacking the inhib. Next thing you know, the inhib is gone. He's so annoying. He can clear towers so quickly. It is just, oh my gosh, chasing this guy is a myth. I know I'm going on and on and on, but oh my days. If you faced against a Wukong, you must know my pain. You must know my pain. Jesus Christ, this guy is annoying. He's so annoying. Jesus. Um, this guy gets banned pretty much all the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time I see him get banned. To be fair, I don't see him get picked all the time, but a lot of the times people will pick him. And yeah, like I said, he is good at his job. He does do good damage as well, and obviously he's got good sustain with that ability where he spins his staff and stuns you. That's very good because he takes like, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's like half or if not more less off of the actual damage that he's supposed to take. So yeah, he can block projectiles with that and all that good stuff in it. So yeah, we all know Wukong. This guy is just pain in the ass to deal with. Absolute pain in the ass, which means he's doing his job right. But I just think, I don't know, man. Something about these clones and whatnot. Either his clones need to be nerfed a bit, or his movement, like his travel. He can just, once he gets on that cloud, he can just go over walls that no character in the game can go over. It's just a bit stupid, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know, man. Because this guy is always pushing lanes so fast. It's just, I don't know, man. I think something needs to be changed about him. But yeah, he's definitely going in S tier. Must pick, must ban. This guy's so annoying. So annoying. Jesus. Alright, next up we have Zarus. In my opinion, Zarus is like, he is like the most well-rounded offlaner in the game. He is very, very strong. He's annoying as well. He is very annoying. This guy, I swear down, yeah, every single time I've faced a Zarus, they always end up escaping with a pixel of health. He just, that dash ability just helps him so much. And then he'll stun you, and then he'll dash, and you just can't catch him because of that dash gives him a bit of movement speed, and he's gone. He is so annoying. His ultimate, oh my gosh, his ultimate is very good. Puts you in a cage, and you cannot do anything about it. Obviously, you can flash out of it. You can teleport if you have a teleport. But if you, by the way, a little tip for you guys. I don't know if you know already, but make sure you're close to the edge when you use your flash, because if you flash like when you're still in the middle or something, it might catch you and you will still be inside the cage, and at that point you're pretty much screwed in it. So make sure you run to the edge before you use your flash. Keep composed. I know it's daunting when you see this guy charging at you and jumping and doing his ultimate on you, but keep composed, run to the edge of the cage, and then use your teleport or your flash. Yeah. But yeah, he is very strong, man. This guy, man, he does stupid damage. Oh my gosh, that spear, because like what, after like a certain amount of hits or certain level of health or something like that, it just executes you, right? So broken. Why does he need that? Don't make it execute. It should not execute. Just let it do its standard damage. Let it do its standard damage. Why are they giving that to him? I don't know, man. But yeah, it's very annoying because he will, in the lane, he'll just poke you every minute. And because most of the other offlaners, if not all, they don't have any ranged abilities, whereas Zarus does. He can, poke you with the spear. It is super annoying to deal with. He just keeps poking you. You all heard that sound. I'm gonna play that sound in this video. But yeah, you all heard that sound where he pokes you with the spear. It's so annoying. But yeah, he's got great sustain. He recovers a lot of health. He does amazing damage. This guy he can carry the team. Honestly, he can carry the team. He's super strong. I wish people would ban him more. Honestly, I wish people would ban him more. I find him hard to deal with. But if you get a solid gank on him and you get ahead of him, like if I'm playing Kwang, for example, if I get ahead of a Zarus can never ever compete with me throughout the rest of the match. It's as simple as that. But if a Zarus ever gets ahead, then it's not looking good. But Zaruses do love to rotate. They want to get those kills, secure those kills, and help the team get objectives. He is very good. He is very good at what he does, for sure. I'm going to put Zarus. Oof. I wish people would ban him more, but I'm going to put him here. Even stronger than Greystone, yep. I know Greystone is very annoying. He has the ultimate and whatnot, but I just think Zarus is a top offlaner. Like, he does his job so well. He's so good at it. I know people play him in the jungle sometimes as well, but we'll save that for the final tier list, where I do my overall tier list. Yeah, I know this one was probably quite a long one. There's a lot to talk about, man, with these characters, man. I could probably go into more depth with these characters as well, but we'll be here all day. I didn't even get to talk about Terra too much because I don't really know her too well. Let me know your thoughts on Shinbi. I think she's good. I do think she's good, but her performance, man, her performance just it just seems to be pretty bad lately. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys can tell me. Am I bugging? Should she be higher? Or am I right on my opinion? Like, does she do poorly? And if so, why? Let me know why. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you watching my previous videos, the shorts I've been uploading. If you don't know, I have made a TikTok now where I'll be uploading short form content on there. Uh, if you want to, go check it out. Follow me on TikTok. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. Take care and peace.